Welcome to another Bible verse study, and today we're looking at Isaiah chapter 40, verse 31. What does it really mean to wait on the Lord? Waiting is one of the hardest things to do, right? Especially when you care about the outcome. You're praying, you're hoping, you're trying to trust God, but nothing seems to be moving. What does it actually mean to wait on the Lord? It's just sitting around doing nothing? Or is it something deeper happening that you can't see yet? Because if we're honest, waiting can feel frustrating. But there's something in this verse most people don't fully understand. We're going to pull that apart today. Let's see what it says. Isaiah 40, verse 31. They that wait upon the Lord shall renew their strength. They shall mount up with wings as eagles. They shall run and not be weary, and they shall walk and not faint. Hallelujah. These are the wonderful promises of God. So what does wait upon the Lord mean? Waiting here doesn't mean doing nothing, okay? It means staying connected, depending on Him while time is passing. It's not passive, it's active trust. Think about waiting for someone you trust. You're not pacing in panic. You're settled because you know they're coming through. That's the picture. Waiting on the Lord means you're not forcing things to happen. You're staying in place, trusting that God is working, even if you can't see it yet. So here's the question, right? When things slow down, do you stay steady or do you start trying to take control? Are you waiting on the Lord? So we're talking about faith. When you're talking about faith, getting anxious and then start trying to solve things in your own ways is not faith, is it? You lost patience. You lost trust. You lost faith. So waiting is a proven is a proving ground, isn't it? It shows that yes, I do have faith. So what's really being talked about? This verse is about what happens inside you during the waiting, because waiting reveals what you're relying on. When things aren't moving, your mind starts racing, you feel pressure to fix things, you start questioning everything. That's when people usually stop waiting and start forcing. This verse shows a different path. You wait. You wait. And instead of becoming weaker, you are actually being strengthened. Not on the outside first, but on the inside. Your patience grows. Your trust deepens. Your stability increases. Waiting isn't wasted time. It's shaping you. Why this matters, God isn't delaying you to frustrate you. He's working in ways you can't always see. And He's working on you. Not just not your situation. He's working on you. Waiting's good for us, even though we might not like it. This shows His heart clearly. He cares about who you're becoming, not just on what you're getting. Because if everything happened instantly, you might get the outcome, but you'll miss the growth. God is doing both. He's preparing the path, and He's preparing you to walk in it. The hidden connection most people miss, this connects with Psalm 27, verse 14, that says, wait on the Lord, be of good courage, and He shall strengthen thine heart. Notice the pattern? Waiting and strengthening. Isaiah shows the promise. Psalm confirms the process. God strengthens you while you wait from the inside. He strengthens your heart. Waiting has a purpose, folks. That's what you've got to see. Waiting has a purpose. It is to strengthen you. It's to make you stronger. God strengthens you while you wait, not after it, but during. And so how do you actually live like this? Stay connected to God daily. Even when nothing has changed, you don't disconnect just because it's quiet. Don't rush decisions out of pressure. Waiting protects you from moving too quickly. Focus on what you can do today. Not everything at once. Just the next right step. Just the next step. That's it. Following God's path. Trust that the unseen workers still work. Just because you don't see it happen doesn't mean nothing is happening. So let's be honest, waiting, yes, it can be frustrating. You want answers, you want movement, you want clarity. And when you don't get that, it's easy to feel stuck or forgotten. But waiting isn't God ignoring you. It's God working in a way that requires trust, even when it's uncomfortable. So what changes in your life when you live like this? You stop feeling like time is being wasted. You become steadier, less rushed, less reactive. There's a strength that starts to build in you. Not loud, but it's real. And when the time comes to move, you're ready. You're not exhausted. You're not overwhelmed. You're stronger. You're stronger because of the wait. Waiting on the Lord isn't about doing nothing. It's about trusting Him while He's working, even when you can't see it. And as you stay in that place, you find that the waiting wasn't empty. It was strengthening you the whole time.